My issue is this. YouTube doesn't really care about all the work I've done. A hater or a troll is able to just simply reply to those comments. There's always, and I mean always, anybody who's left a comment knows this, you're going to get a reply. Maybe by multiple people. You're also going to get a private message from this person telling them about all these scams and stuff that I've pulled on people. I have absolutely no control. That I just can't deal with anymore is someone being able to come in and attempt to hijack all of the work that I've done. And I'm calling out YouTube on this, like many other YouTube video creators out there. I am going to leave comments off until they fix this problem. You put your blinker on in an RV and all that means to them is, ooh, block him off, speed up, don't let him over. Go get it. Someone who has an RV has a very unfriendly to RV entrance. Struggling with the battery bank for a while now. I will say, probably in the last year, the most common question asked in the comments of any video about anything is, what happened to the solar water heater on Bertha? And I talked about it in the middle of a video that apparently a lot of people skipped because the video wasn't titled, "Here's what I did with the water heater." It was just part of another video, and it reminded me that a lot of people don't watch all of my videos all the way through and still want to ask questions. But so many places and things I go see are no photography video allowed. Big old sign right there, didn't even need to ask. No photography at all. All the RV parks and everywhere sells propane. Down here, nope. I've got my little TV up right now, the little 13-inch instead of the big 24-inch Naxa. I don't like to do review type videos because people always take me so serious and they want to nitpick every little detail. Over on Facebook, I got a bunch of people all telling me that a lot of my information was incorrect. And I'm not like some big person trying to like share all this incredible 100% accurate information. I guess what I should have done is just said, hey, I bought this Karma Wi-Fi device. It's $50 for unlimited. It is capped, blah, blah, blah. Works for me, might work for you, might want to check it out, and just left it at that. I know there's going to be questions from people asking, you know, you guys have any problems out there? They are just keyboard warriors. They wouldn't even come down here. If they were going to come down here, they would have to bring their keyboard to talk crap because they can't do it in person. Wi-Fi is not perfect. All that drama and everything was for nothing. 7:30 in the morning, 29 degrees outside. And without running the furnace last night, I woke up and it was 36 degrees inside. So I don't know how good my insulation is. I thought it was going to be pretty good. Also, I'm dealing with, you know, not having hydraulic levelers. I want to check out the Seguro National Park, about 10 miles off I-10, so a total of 20 miles completely out of my way. All my footage from a couple days ago was lost. People always say I mispronounce everything everywhere I go, like I'm supposed to magically know everything's pronounced. No matter what I do, I'm gonna get picked and poked and prodded, and people are gonna have a problem with how I'm dealing with things because I've been burned in the past. The battery in my gimbal just died, and I don't know where the batteries are. The only reason I even came through is because nobody expected me to be here, and I wouldn't be bothered or hassled. Sounds like I got a wheel bearing going out up in the front here now. It's click, 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 click. Just a non-stop list. It's a 31-year-old RV, you know, so if you replace the transmission, everything around the transmission is still 31 years old, where the transmission's brand new. So, unfortunately, you got all of these other parts that are really confused, and maybe they have to work harder now because of what's changed around it. You can take, like, an old child stroller, you know, and it's all beat up and everything, and put brand new wheels on it, you know, and then it guides, you know, great, and everything works great, but, you know, the seat's still got tears in it. Some of the arms are going to be bent, and so much other stuff that's still really, really old. And got to get the last two new tires that I have, the complete set of 6. Just in the last 6 months, I've put in over $4,000 into all that, which is just, man. The RV's value, according to the tax bracket that I had to pay, is $5,800. There's a big difference between a $10,000 RV and this RV. I've been paying steady over $3.50 a gallon. I just don't get it. Newer RVs with the V10, I mean, they're getting 10, 11 miles per gallon. Double what I'm getting. Fortunately, in an older RV, you're going to pay double the price in gas, and just the extra that I've paid in gas because I don't get good gas mileage is worth a couple more transmissions just in the last year. Easy, easy. But I had my first nosebleed on the way here, so when I've used longer leashes or retractable stuff, it lasts like just a couple minutes before he's tangled up around the tires, tangled up around there. Just, it does absolutely no good. There's a lot of freeway noise. After San Francisco and Oakland and a couple other cities, I don't have a passion to want to go to Los Angeles and try to boondock in these big areas. You can't use the microphone input on the GoPro because it makes the stabilizer gimbal confused. Something I'm gonna have to get used to with the microphone is, since it's right under my nose and my mouth all the time, you're gonna hear me breathing in a lot more often and my wheezing, you know, when I'm walking and I'm tired and stuff. Water is kind of hard to find for an RV on the road, especially when it's free. There is a water fountain, absolutely no way that I can use my water bandit to get water. So I've lost the outdoor thermometer. I have lost the rechargeable batteries. I used to set them on the windowsill right here, and they're gone. So, awesome. The diamonds and jewelry commercials, you know? I just don't get it anymore. Show her you love her. Buy her a $25,000 rock. Kind of a waste of money. The car commercials and all these car companies are trying to sell their cars, you know? The wife comes home and the husband has a big red bow on a $50,000 Lexus and he says, "Look what I got you." Thanks a lot for putting a $5,000 down payment on our joint account and locking me into the bank for the next 5 to 10 years. That bank owns you for the next 5 years. So there's a lot of tourist attractions, a lot of money traps. And first grocery store of any kind that I've seen in 5 days here on Highway 1. I just spent $9.99 before tax on a 6-pack of Diet Coke. Charging people $10 for a 6-pack of soda. No Wi-Fi, so, you know, I gotta get to town to upload some videos, I'm behind. And no phone service anywhere. Both my Verizon and my AT&T phone services with hotspot, internet, absolutely useless out here on the coast of California. So unfortunately, I gotta go upload some videos now, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna make it to courtside by Christmas. That's what I was trying to do, and that's what I just can't do it anymore. Even if I had the gas money. If you're the type of person who feels the need to read the comments below all the videos, I will warn you guys, you know, I don't really have any control over that whatsoever. You could be an anonymous person and say things that you would never say to my face. If you don't like something that somebody else has written, no need to come to me. I go click on the little triangle and I go to the option that says ban user from this channel. And in my mind, I've banned that person, but guess what? YouTube doesn't ban them. You would think they'd give video creators a little more control over their channel, but no. I go through the comments sometimes and I see people talking to yourselves, apparently, but you're not. You're talking to my haters. I've already made videos where I call out YouTube for this and ask them to fix it, and they just refuse to. I get the comment a lot. People ask me, "Eric, you have to wear a seatbelt when you drive a vehicle." Thank you for that. I'm well aware of that. That's why I wear a seatbelt all the time. I've never not worn a seatbelt. Doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me today, so we're just going to drive through the rain. I just don't want to use the windshield wipers all the time. Look at these palm trees. That's beautiful. That's about the only nice thing about this place. It's just 2 lanes of 101 and nothing. I just haven't been getting really good sleep lately. This is what I've been sleeping on. This tiny little piece of foam that, as you can see with my 2 fingers, it goes completely flat. Because it's just very uncomfortable to sleep. I got a lot of emotions right now. I don't even know if I want to leave right now. I'm just like, really? I really don't even want to go on the Grapevine at all. I've had to take out 3 separate private loans from friends and family, plus partial paycheck from this last month, and I'm using almost all of my paycheck in 3 days. You know, I've spent the last of this paycheck, and I'm gonna have to cover the rest later. I've already taken out 2 or 3 other loans, and now I'm gonna finance the rest through the shop. And thank you for ordering them, but I still have lots and lots left, not nearly as many orders as I hoped. Unfortunately, just like we expected, there was a lot of hateful, ignorant people out there. I bet I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate mail, and people are going to start throwing out that word e-beggar. Girl Scouts are e-beggars too, so... But still, I can't control that. I know those comments are going to be there, we'll just ignore them. And my emotions have just been running crazy. Not to mention if I spend my entire paycheck on the transmission, then I'm still stuck here. I'm not a big fan of YouTube comments.